Welcome to the Career Readiness Workshop series. In this video, we will be taking a look at the tips and tricks that can help you develop a standout LinkedIn profile. By the end of this session, you will know more about what LinkedIn is and why it may be helpful to you as you begin career exploration and planning, what benefits LinkedIn can offer and why it can be a powerful tool to help with your job search, what elements are most important to include in order to develop a strong presence on LinkedIn, and what resources are available to you for additional learning. So, what is LinkedIn exactly? LinkedIn was founded in 2002 as a social networking site for the business community. It's a place for professionals to connect with past, current, and potentially future colleagues. In other words, it's a site that gives you an opportunity to network within your industry and develop important business relationships. It's a platform for people to discuss ideas related to their field or current events in their industry. Employees and employers both use this site, making it a useful tool for job searching and recruitment. Because of this, LinkedIn is a great way to enhance the visibility of your professional presence. So really, it's just an opportunity to show off how awesome you are to potential employers. In fact, many organizations search for talent using LinkedIn, so having an effective profile will certainly help in your employment search. Today, we will be looking at the top tips for how to use LinkedIn to your advantage. These are summarized from an article featured on the LinkedIn website, so feel free to look it up for more in-depth reading. Quick question though before we start with tip number 10. Do you look like this on LinkedIn? That's right. Tip number 10 is going to be all about your profile picture. Remember that this picture is one of the first things that employers will notice when they visit your LinkedIn page, and is therefore the face that they will attach to your profile. Your profile picture is, in many ways, a visual representation of you. For this reason, it's important to consider using a professional image that lets your personality shine through while still being relevant to your industry. This could mean, for instance, wearing clothes that are in line with the attire of your field. The goal is to appear approachable yet polished, sort of like you would in a casual work pose. Think of your profile picture as the one ushering the employer to your LinkedIn profile. You want to appear professional, but still warm and inviting. Let's have some practice, shall we? These are 3 pictures of Joseph Murphy, Lakehead's Career Services Officer. He wants your help choosing one of these pictures for his LinkedIn profile. What recommendation would you provide? Would you recommend photo A, photo B, or photo C? If your answer was photo C, then you are correct. This picture is professional, but still showcases his personality through a big smile. Let's move on to tip number 9, where we focus on establishing an authentic voice throughout your LinkedIn profile. There are many opportunities to describe yourself on your LinkedIn profile, whether through the positions you've held or the accomplishments you've achieved. It's important to remember, though, that these titles and achievements only serve as ways for employers to get to know you. They are also a great way to highlight your strengths, so be sure not to get too caught up in corporate jargon and to instead really focus on showcasing the unique things about yourself that an employer might be interested in. Therefore, when talking about yourself or drafting a summary of your profile, ensure that your descriptions are authentic to you and relatable to whoever's reading them. This is another way of presenting yourself in an approachable manner. Tip number 8 is about engaging people with your profile headline. This is a little blurb that appears next to your name when you interact with others on LinkedIn, so it's a great opportunity to make a memorable impression. Let's say you were in the elevator with a recruiter from one of your favorite companies. How would you introduce yourself? The idea is to have a catchy, concise tagline that indicates your expertise as well as your career ambitions. It's kind of a way to advertise your profile in a succinct manner and have people more interested in getting to know you. These are some great examples. Be sure to specify your major and don't be shy to indicate what you're looking for in a career. For tip number 7, we will be looking at your profile banner or cover photo. Once you've attracted people to your LinkedIn page, you want to make your profile stand out visually. You can achieve this by adding a profile banner that is relevant to your work and that emphasizes your professional interests. There are many online tools that you can use to design a compelling profile banner with the correct dimensions. You don't even have to be the creative type, since there are many free templates to choose from. This is an example of a profile banner that is suitable for the work environment, but that also showcases something unique about this LinkedIn page. Tip number 6 looks at the employment history section of your LinkedIn profile. This portion of your LinkedIn page can act as a virtual resume, and by staying up to date and regularly adding to this section, it can serve as a comprehensive and dynamic showcase of your career journey. It's important to focus on your individual contributions, such as responsibilities or accomplishments, to make this section meaningful to future employers and to open new doors for yourself. This is also a great opportunity to indicate any transferable skills, as well as to present your growth as a worker. Moving on to tip number 5, here we will be focusing on any skills and/or certifications that you might possess. By adding these to your LinkedIn profile, your connections will gain a better understanding of your expertise, as well as your capabilities. This will also increase your visibility, as specific skills within your industry may be targeted by employers during the recruitment process. Plus, you also have a chance to share the successful completion of these certifications as posts, which just creates another opportunity for you to engage with your network and demonstrate your commitment to professional development. Tip number 4 is all about recommendations. These act as testimonials for your professional journey and can bolster your profile in the same way a reference letter can. By adding recommendations written by colleagues, managers, or clients, you can enhance the credibility of your profile and emphasize the concrete assets that you would provide to a working environment. Moving on to our top 3 tips, here we want to emphasize the strategic expansion of your LinkedIn network. LinkedIn is a social networking site with a defined purpose, and that's to connect you with the people that can help you during your career journey. For this reason, it's important to connect with professionals whose goals and interests are aligned with your own. When sending connection invitations, be sure to personalize them with a message to increase their chances of success. It's also worth mentioning that requests should be sent to people who you know or with whom you've already engaged on the platform. Prioritize quality over quantity. It's not about how many you know, but rather who you know. This way, the connections you make will be more meaningful. Our second most important tip is to maintain your profile actively. Even with a stellar LinkedIn profile, it's vital to engage with your network in order to strengthen those connections. This can be done by sharing valuable content related to your work or your professional journey. Speak to your own experiences and volunteer your opinions on the developments in your industry. You can also comment on the posts of others and contribute your own insights to online discussions. This will not only enhance the visibility of your profile, but it will also showcase your expertise and create more meaningful connections. Finally, the most important tip is to complete all the sections of your LinkedIn profile, achieving what is known as an all-star status. The main advantage is that you can increase the visibility of your LinkedIn page, since profiles with this status are 40 times more likely to be found in searches. This is important if you want to appear on the lists that employers receive when looking for candidates, so be sure to complete all the necessary profile sections. You can track your progress by looking at the top bar of your LinkedIn profile and keep working until you achieve this status. Keep in mind that your LinkedIn profile grows with you as you start career exploration, and it can be a very powerful tool for the different stages of your career. This just about completes the session on LinkedIn profile development. I hope you found this video informative and helpful. If you're interested in additional learning resources, feel free to check out the sources for this video, as well as the other resources linked on this page. You can also visit the Career Services and Co-op department if you have any questions or are interested in learning more about the services we offer. Thank you.